So I maintain, and actually the rules of economies are that in an economy you have a trade-off between buyers and sellers at any point in time. That tells you what the market is. And we want to analyze that by buyers on the interest rates, which determines the demand, and the sellers on the inventory. So let's take a look at, on the buyer side, the market is really made by interest rates. So we can see that this week interest rates inched up slightly, or about the same at 7.16%, which is really about the same as last week. It's been in the same range now. Most of the year it's been between, and this graph goes back pretty far, but if I go back to January last year, you'll see we've been in the range of 7%, nonstop, off and on, a little higher, a little lower. This week we had some excitement. It was a little higher at 7.2, 7.3, came back down. But these rates are still good enough to create significant buyer demand in our marketplace. We're going to have a seller's market given that level. Now, how about on the seller side? Well, there we look at the amount of homes that are for sale, and the more homes for sale, if there's too many, that will cause prices to go down, and when there's not enough, like now, it can cause prices to either stay high or go up. If we take a look at the inventory right now, 2024, we're at 539,000 homes on the market. That's a little more than last year by about 10-15%. But it's lower than all years other than pandemic years. I mean, the only years with lower inventory were 2019, 20, and 21, and 22. 2019 was higher, 2018 was higher, every year before that was higher inventory by percentages and by amount. So this tells, and you can see that slightly inventory is going down a little bit, whereas last year it kind of came up at this time of year. So inventory is still in a range where the market is very much in favor of sellers, not buyers, nationally. As long as that stays the case, we will not see massive price drops nationally without some change in the overall economy. Now, of course, if we go to war or there's a massive change in the economy, all bets are off. Now, real estate is essentially a local business. What's like in LA, well, continues to be a seller's market, not as strong as it was maybe during the height of the pandemic, but still, Altos Research, which does a great job of market data for realtors, has it still at a 42. It's been in the range of 43, 42, 41, nonstop over the last year or so. All the indices seem to indicate the market is solid, if not slightly more towards the seller side than the buyer side. So overall, we have a significantly stable market that favors, for now, by historical standards, the seller's market.